Hi everyone, how we doing? Good? All right, active on a Tuesday afternoon. So I'm here to talk about 3 myths in account opening. But you're gonna wonder, how can he be so confident about what he's gonna say? And it's because our company has the data. We're a measurement company. We measure everything that happens on an online branch site from the first click all the way through to the account being opened and funded in the back end. We've been doing this for 6 years. We have billions of transactions, and I've personally measured over 100 different account opening systems, implementations, Raylink, and others. So the data speaks. So myth number 1. I hear this from a lot of people, oh, I need a new account opening system. Nonsense. Portal is fantastic, but it's incumbent on you as practitioners to tune Portal to be the best that it can be within all the capabilities of Portal. Myth number 2, and I see this a lot, especially in account opening. Oh, I have to show them all my products. I have all these checking accounts, I have all these savings accounts, I have all these CDs, I gotta show them all. Nonsense. You gotta show them one thing, the one thing that they want, the one thing that they came to your site to find. And myth number 3, compliance made me do it. I can't tell you how many times I hear it. And again, that's nonsense. Compliance has a voice, but you have to explain to them, look, you asked me to ask this question, check this box, and I can show you how much this box, this question, or this process is costing me in terms of abandonment. What Tammy was saying earlier, yeah, you could secret shop your website, but in my mind, much more powerful than secret shopping is the data. How many people gave up on this checkbox? How many people gave up when we asked them to produce a piece of information that is not relevant to account opening? And you can go back to compliance and look, hey, I lost 10% just with this one question. Can we do something about it? Please, here are the numbers. So those are the 3 myths. But to get back to the data, how do we know that this is the case? We know that great account opening experiences are made, they don't come out of the box. Having looked at literally hundreds of implementations, there's some folks who are on the far left, sad to say, some people get single-digit percentages of their prospects through App Portal. Terrible. On the other hand, we've seen quite a few that are 50% and above, and in some cases as high as 60% of the prospects that start the application get all the way to the end. So we know it's possible to get to that far end of the distribution. The question is, what do you have to do to get there? So first thing you have to do is really start with a very crisp website experience. So clear call to action on the landing page. And you show them one thing and one thing only. This is from one of our clients, Tropical Credit Union. So you get here if you searched for the best checking account in Miami. That's the keyword that they're buying on Google. You search for that keyword, you click on the link, you get to this page. And you'll see that there's one thing and one thing only that you can do on that page, which is apply. And going with Tammy's recommendation, it's actually optimized for mobile, which is on the right. 75% of visitors to this page are actually on a mobile device. That's what they see. One thing to do, call to action, right in the viewport, go scrolling, click, go, you're done. That's the first thing. The second thing is, as I said, this habit that I see, I'm going to show you all my products. So what they have done, super effective, is they have combined the required product and the thing that the prospect wanted into a bundle in the portal. It's called a scenario. You can just go in, point and click, define it. These 2 things go together. Savings account and the debit with perks checking account. And when you go into portal, after having clicked on one link, boom, it's right there. All you have to do is tell them how you belong, and you're done on the front page. And typically we see that this product selection thing here in Portal causes about 70% of the abandonment that you see. So you solve it by linking the call to action on the first page with what is happening in Portal. The other thing you have to remember is, although for those of us who live in credit union world, we all understand the need for the required savings account and the membership. Like my millennial son, he's 17, he doesn't know what that means at all. You just gotta make it easy and throw it to the cart. So that's the first thing you do. If you don't have scenarios implemented, just run home right now and get that done tomorrow and make that into production. The second thing you want to do is kind of flip the order a little bit on how you collect information. What is the one thing that you have to get from a prospect in order to complete their application? You have to get their email address. If you don't get their email address, you really don't have a way of communicating with them ever. So what a state-of-the-art implementation would do is pick up the email address right on the website. When they hit join now, great, give you one piece of information, give me that email address, you store it, and two reasons. You store it so that if they leave, you can always get back to them, get yourself a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth shot at that prospect. They have interest in you, they clicked your ad, they want to talk to you, just make it easy. So get that email address and put that in the sequence. And then you take that email address and you pass it to Meridian as part of the link. It's super easy to do within Portal so that when they get to the application, that email is already there. You don't have to type it in again. And you then leverage the same technology so that when you send your prospect a reminder email, hey, did you really want that checking account? Come back in, the water's warm. That pre-fill is in the email links when they click it and they get back into the application, that thing's taken care of. You can also pass a phone number, you can also pass a ton of things, but pass the email, super important. And then I think we've talked about walls of text. Please do not do the wall of text. All they need to do is select a product, move on, and then answer the very, very bare minimum questions. And really, look, it's account opening. You have to do two things and only two things. One, be sure of their identity and make sure that they are who they say they are. And two, get their money into the financial institution. All the questions that compliance will make you put in there are really designed to try and catch people who are bad actors. But guess what? Bad actors know the questions that you're going to ask, and they won't just lie through their teeth. So get yourself a good ID solution, and once you have the identity, just make sure you're not on the naughty list. That's simple. And that's it. The 3 myths of account opening.